Hey, welcome to the Sage Stage.
I'm Chandra Pepper.
I'm Jane Watson.
And today we're talking about
our non-negotiables.
Right, our non-negotiables. And then we kind of went into failure. We talked about some judginess.
Well, when do we judge people?
How do we judge people?
Yeah.
But mostly,
not that we're proud about that, but we do. We all do.
This is just another imperfectly perfect episode of the Sage Stage.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Yay! And it took a lot less time. We are ready to go.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome.
Good morning, all my lovelies out there.
I'd love to think it was morning, but it's still afternoon.
Oh, it's noon.
It's just noon.
Jane, how are you?
I'm good. It's been a bit of a roller coaster lately for a lot of reasons. I applied for a job and I didn't get it.
I'm not supposed to have it.
Not supposed to have it. I actually knew about 3/4 of the way through the job interview. I was like, oh, this is not a job for me. I feel like I did a good job interview still.
I'm sure you did.
First one in a long time.
It's so hard.
Honestly, it's since I owned my business. So over 13 years ago. And before that, I was at that job. 18 years ago was the last time I did a job interview.
Can't remember the last time I did a job interview.
Yeah. It's very weird doing it now
for the property,
as opposed to before.
Mm-hmm.
Like doing a job interview when you're at this stage of your life, there's this, first of all, why the fuck am I doing a job interview at 50, almost 8 years old? Like,
right?
What the fuck?
I know you get
How
to
did
that.
I fuck up my life that I need to be doing a job interview for an entry level position, really?
Right.
But
no,
it was a job I wanted.
Stop. It wasn't how'd you fuck up your life.
It did go through my head.
Yeah.
So it did go through my head. And then I did kind of go, no.
This is what you've made choices and you like your choices.
I do.
You know, you're looking for just a little extra boost on the side. And this is obviously not it for you.
No, but there was that moment where I looked at my siblings and my friends who have like earned very top tier jobs and are certainly not doing job interviews. And I was like, oh, I'm not doing that route. And it just highlighted that for a moment. And no regrets. Like I am where I am. Like I wouldn't be doing this with you if I hadn't made the choices I was making. And I'm living a much more authentic life now.
Yes.
But it's just riskier. And so those ups and downs, I'm feeling them, right?
Yeah,
so even though
hard.
I didn't get the job, I was kind of like, even if they had offered it to me, I knew already that wasn't
you were going to say
right
no
for me.
But when they don't offer it to you, do you do that? Guess I sucked.
Yeah.
I thought I was pretty good.
Yeah.
I know. It's such a catch-22. You're like, I don't want the job, but how come you didn't offer it to me?
Exactly. I want to be able to turn it down.
Yeah, I want to be able to say no on my terms.
Exactly. Not your terms. But
I want to be able
But I do
to
feel
say
confident who they hired for the job is actually perfect and
great.
Much better choice.
I remember you talking to me about it and you went, ooh, this is not what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
This is not something I think I should be doing right now.
No.
And so.
But the absence of that again. So it kind of was something I was holding into the future of like, well, this could be a good help along the way as I figure out the next steps.
Right.
And then very clearly I was like, oh no, I would have to sacrifice way too much. I wouldn't be happy. I'd probably be resentful. And especially because it's in the theater world,
and I'm telling you,
I was
money
like, it
doesn't buy happiness. Like we think it does.
Yeah.
All it buys is a little stress relief.
Yeah.
And that's what it buys.
And there's a sweet spot where it's worth the
100%. I get it.
To alleviate the stress.
Yep.
Especially if you've got small kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was willing to do, I did so many jobs
do whatever you can.
Yeah, whatever you can. But at this stage of the life, I'm like, oh, yeah.
I just need to have a car, pay my bills, and have a food.
Roof over my head.
What do I need? Like, what do you need? I want happiness now.
This is it. And happiness doesn't actually cost that much. It's a frame of reference in your mind.
And you're doing, like when you think of that, you're thinking of your friends, like you're almost like comparing or judging, like these, not on purpose, but just these little moments of.
For sure.
Yeah. Which takes us to our finish it in one sentence.
Oh, yes.
Like, look at us, like a nice segue. Woo! Oh my God, you think we've been doing this for almost a year now.
You know what? I give you credit for the segues because of all of your background in improv.
Well, I do try and make sure the story comes.
You do.
Comes around.
You're the segue queen.
It's the fight, fight the dragon. Don't just talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Comparison.
Improv 1-on-1. 1-on-1.
I have something stuck in my head. I need to say comparison is the thief of joy. That's what I keep saying to myself.
That's a great thing.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
So I'm
I don't compare myself to other people. In that way, I do in other ways, but not materialistically.
It's just the way I was raised. It was a bit of a bit competitive. And so
Well,
there
and
was
if
that sense of
if
like,
you
what
were
have
in a
you done?
household where that like your status or your importance
Was
was based on
what
your
you did.
job, what you did.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up in that household. Ours
Yeah.
was, are you a decent human being?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
are
that
you
was just,
kind? And are you like that? That was
see, in
how we judged people.
our family, that was like, of course you're a good human being. You better fucking be a good human being. And
Yeah.
welcome to the Catholic. Of
Yeah.
course you're a good person. You wouldn't
Yeah,
do anything
United
wrong.
Church
And if
and
you do, you
hippies,
go to church
we don't do that.
and you confess that shit.
No.
And I was like,
We're
oh,
just like, la, la, la.
I love
Okay,
that.
so finish it
So
in one
finish it in one sentence.
sentence.
So what is non-negotiable for
No,
us now? No, that's our
no, it's the
topic.
judgment.
Oh, yes.
Jane takes notes. Can you tell?
So it is. Say it in one sentence.
Say it, finish this and say it in one sentence.
One thing I immediately judge people for is.
It's so hard. I have two.
Do them both, but do them separately.
No, in one sentence. I can say it in one sentence. The one thing I immediately judge people for is handshake and shoes. If someone, especially
specifically their choices in handshakes and shoes.
if you okay, shake my hand. I know it's the wrong hand, but if you do this and they hardly touch you, or it's a limp noodle, or man or a woman, I'm like, I want to fucking reach in and like one, especially if it's a man, don't assume I can't handle a strong handshake.
Yes.
And or what the fuck is that? Like,
I know.
Be present. I don't feel that they're like meh or like that. Just totally energetically, I just go
icky.
I don't understand what's going. Do you have issues, or are you weird, or what's going on?
It's
like I
true.
can't. Get
it's
a good
amazing.
Read. And I do judge shoes, especially on men. That's a man thing. That was like on dates. I'd look down at the shoes and go, ugh, I know.
Wow, that's really interesting.
I would then have a really great date and go, you know what? I can buy them new shoes if this goes anywhere. But I do have. It's weird. It's shoes. I look down and.
At men's shoes.
Well,
what about women's shoes?
I look down and I usually go, ooh, I love those. But
men's but do you judge women for bad shoes?
It's more of I go, what have you given up in your life if you're going to wear those frumpy old lady? Like I understand foot problems. I understand back problems. But you can find comfortable shoes that are still cute. You don't have to go to those big honking lace up granny shoes. I guess it's because my grandmother like
sensible shoes.
Oh, the sensible shoes. Like you can have good for your feet shoes that
don't look like they are.
They don't look like you're 95.
That's what I'm struggling with right now because I loved wearing high heels for so long, and now I cannot.
I can wear like a kitten heel. I can wear a wedge.
I can
because
barely.
Wedge is if you wear a wedge, not a super high one, but a wedge or a platform, because it's not really that high, it just makes you look high. I can do those.
If I wear a high heel, no. I'm in the physiotherapist's office the next week.
For your back or your hip or your knees?
Yes. So ever since I had my sciatic episode, it's just like my body's like, try me. And I try with a nice, cute pair of shoes. I wear them for the evening. And then I go, oh, that wasn't so bad. And then halfway through the night, my calf muscle goes, fuck you.
Oh my God. Yeah. I do wear them, but I can't wear heels if I know I'm going out for the day. There's no. I can wear them to a wedding because I know I'm sitting in a service. I'm sitting at dinner. I'm walking in and out. That's cute. I dance a couple dances. They're off. You should take my nylons too off if I'm wearing them. I don't do that anymore.
No.
And I'm fine for the rest of the night.
Yeah, no. I used to have to run in high heels. Like I could run from one spot to another. I was like, fine.
Oh yeah. Well, I wore character shoes for like years.
Character shoes were so comfy.
Like theater shoes. Like I used to wear heels like all the time.
Dancing heels.
When
and
I was
all
at Sheridan College, we had teachers back in the 90s. Teachers say, every woman, like you have to come into this class in heels and lipstick. I'm like, what? Oh, I just came from a dance class.
That's what I judge people for.
Okay, say it one sentence. It's probably not.
It's not that one.
Okay.
And this is going to sound really stupid.
The one thing I judge people instantly for is say it all the whole sentence.
So the one thing I immediately judge people for is when they're judging other people and trying to enroll me.
What?
So
judging. I was like, oh, so do you judge me because I judge?
Well, that's the thing. Like, but it depends how they do it. Like, I'm. It sounds terrible, but like so if I'm with a group of women, and we're all together, and one of the women leaves, and one of the other women in the group goes, "Oh my God, did you like beh, 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 beh,
Oh,
beh,
no,
beh, beh,
that.
beh?"
Oh,
And they're like, "Beh, beh, 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 beh.
100%.
Oh my God, I can't believe she beh, beh, beh." And I'm just like, "Oh, I fucking hate you now." Like
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
If you start back talking on someone you were just with and you're
Yeah.
trying to enroll me in
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, bitch,
Yeah.
you are not my friend. And even if I thought the same thing, like even if that person was kind of holding court and kind of being a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna say that
Start
to all
talking
the
about it
other
every fight.
women
Yes,
to make them
that
like me more.
yeah, I don't enjoy that either. I think that's a bit like she could walk back at any minute. Like, why? I think it's just, yes, I'm not saying I haven't had a talk privately with a girlfriend afterwards going, I don't know
Yes.
what was wrong with so and so
Yes.
because she was just being, and what do you think about that? But when
Did
you
I
walk,
miss something? Like,
do
is
you go to the
something
bathroom and go, well, she's a fucking bitch? Like, that's a bit rude because they could still be within earshot or they
I've
could still be,
exactly. And I've
yeah.
come to the point in my life is that if I really do feel like someone, it's interesting. Like if someone's doing something that I'm finding annoying. So for example, I'm with a group of women, and there's 5 or 6 of us, and one woman is really monopolizing the conversation, really kind of being like, doesn't seem to have a sensitivity to the room, that there's other people there that are introverts that, are, just sitting there, but perhaps
Yep.
would enjoy the conversation if
Yeah.
you made an effort to bring them in. I become really hypersensitive to that. Um, I'm I'm going to actively go, I need this to feel different. So I'm going to jump in and try and engage those other women in the conversation. I'm
Hmm.
going to
Hmm.
notice that this woman's not noticing, and I'm going to try and fix it myself.
I do that too. I do
Right?
that too. Yeah.
But I'm also, if it happens enough times, I'm going to go to that woman and go, "Hey, you know what? I'm observing this. I just wanted to let you know, I don't know if I'm the only one that's having an issue with this. It
Hmm.
might just be a me thing.
Hmm.
But this is kind of what's happening for me. And they may dump me. But I would rather be honest at that point. I'm at this point where I'm just like, I'm going to tell you like it is. You and
Yeah.
I have had this
Yeah.
already,
Yeah. Yeah.
where
Yeah.
I'm just going to be
Just
straight up
tell
with
me.
you. And
Yeah.
I'm sure there's been times you're like, no, freaking Jane is in
No,
a
I know, but I
mood. And
always tell you. Like if I don't agree, I just say I don't
which
mumble
I
to myself.
love,
Yeah.
right? Like, but
Yeah.
I have found that's part of the reason why I've had such issues with my female relationships in my life. Um, for so long is because there was so much of this back chat,
I
and
can't handle it.
I can't either. And
And
I'm just like, do not try and engage me in
in
that.
high school, I just wasn't in a clique because I couldn't do it. I had a couple really good friends, and then I hung out with guys because they don't do that shit.
Exactly. If they didn't like
I
each other about something, they say, dude,
fuck
fucking
off,
shade up.
punch each other, and then they
Exactly.
go drink beers under the
Or they
bleachers. I
just
don't
say
know,
like,
whatever they do.
I'm not hanging out with that guy.
Yeah, whatever.
But
He's
they
fucking
wouldn't pretend to
yeah,
be their friend.
exactly.
And then meh, meh, meh.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
I love women, but I also get very frustrated by.
yeah,
Do
because
you understand
I do.
by women?
But,
Not
well, what,
women, I hate saying that, but it is
but
that.
that behavior, and it's not just women, men can do it too. But more often I find it happens in cliques of friends,
Mhm.
which is why I haven't actually had, like when I went out to lunch with you and your friends, I was like, this is so great. But I don't have that really in my life.
Yeah,
I
I
have
never had
very
that.
small,
Me too. I never had that till Guelph. I
yeah,
never had that till I moved here because I was
I
adopted by
was
this great group of
group of
friends.
women, right? And
And
I've always been a little envious of that group of women that could, like, I had uh, someone who I worked with who had a group of 8 women. They'd known each other since grade 9,
yeah, I've
and they
never had,
traveled
yeah.
together every year
I have
as
a
this
friend
group
who's
of
had that
8
for
women.
40 years now, I guess. Well,
Yeah,
maybe even more. They're
a lot of them have
20s,
been
they're
friends
70s, so
longer,
50 years. They've had it for 50 years
right?
because they met early 20s and they've gone their separate ways, but they always would like meet up once a year or they
Yeah.
if they were close together. Like it's just such a,
And I
they call it a
imagine in those
goddess
groups
fest. It's
that
the
they're
best.
probably really good at going, um, Linda, that's bullshit. Like they'll
They
call
have
each other,
problems. Yeah,
but they
but they have
probably,
each other's backs 100%.
right,
And that's the
exactly.
big difference.
Yeah. And I was always kind of, yeah. So I ended up exiting a lot of friend circles because I was like, I can't.
I don't enjoy it.
No.
I don't, yeah, I've never been like that. Like I've always had girlfriends, but never like this group, which I think is lovely. It's
Hmm.
so neat, but it does come with, yeah, there's been challenges
Yeah.
and stuff, but
I don't like that bullshit. And
it's
I might lose
not
people.
challenges in this group, like but it, you hear about it
Hmm.
and when you talk about like it's just
But I'm, when I said I would like to rather just talk to the woman with whom I'm having problems, I will always spend way more time first going, how can I be okay with this? What is it about it that is my shit? I always try to own my part of it first and kind of go, okay, are they actually a problem here? Maybe those introverted women are just fine. And
mhm.
maybe I'm just the one going, well, it seems like you're just not being sensitive, and I'm like inserting myself in a situation where I probably didn't need to. So I find myself doing a lot of that as well, just kind of going, is anyone upset here really other than me? No, it's just me. Okay, then maybe I just
Then
need
I
to
just
deal. It's me.
misheard it or misread it, or it's triggering something
It's
inside of
me.
me.
It's
Because a
my
lot of
shit.
times, like especially even before hearing aids, sometimes I'd go, I don't know if I heard that right. I'm offended, and should I be offended? I'm not sure if I should be offended. I think I'm going to be offended.
Because I couldn't
I
hear
think
it.
I'll just go be offended until someone tells me I'm different. Or I just go, la la la, pretend I didn't hear that. Someone says, Chandra, did you hear? Aren't you upset? And I'm like, yes, I might be. What happened?
Can you give me the play-by-play? Because I'm
Can
not
someone
sure I
repeat
heard that.
that? I don't want to be a bother, but should I be angry? Or I get, I mean,
subtitles on my life, please.
oh,
Thank you.
Rich said something to me the other day. I was walking away, and he said, I think he said, wow, you have a nice ass or a nice butt walking away and something. He said something complimentary. And I said, oh, do I? And he went, yeah, you do. I'm like, oh, I do I? And he's like, what? What just happened here? And I thought he said, you have to do, like, you have to water this, or you have to weed this, or so, like something, like we were talking about something else. And I can't remember what it was, but I thought he was like doing a little demand. And I was going, oh, I do I? And he's just like, I don't really understand. And I went, wait, what did you say?
What did you actually say?
Like, it's so easily.
Oh my God.
I didn't have my hearing aids in.
I should start wearing my hearing aids more.
It does. It does solve a lot of problems.
Don't want to.
Speaking of problems, what's our topic today?
Our topic today is actually what's kind of segues into this.
I thought so.
What is non-negotiable for me now? So,
right.
But before we move on, the other thing, I had two things, but the other thing that I immediately judge people for, and it's something that is just a physical thing. If people walk around with a gait that has their head just like this.
So for those listening, Jane's walking around with her nose stuck in the air.
Exactly. And it's just, they honestly don't even know they're doing it. It's just the way that they've learned.
How do you look at the floor?
I'm just like, but they do. I see it. People walk around and they're kind of like this. And I'm like,
you know what
wow,
I do?
I just want to go and adjust them and go, do you realize you just look like such a bitch?
No, I tried. Your hands went right in front of my face. It was hilarious. Your hand just went, sorry.
But yeah, and I have to go and override and go, they're not actually aware that they're walking like that. And they could be the nicest person
with crazy posture. And I always think, what is going on in you emotionally that makes you carry yourself that way? Because I know when I'm carrying myself, I like to have pretty straight posture, shoulders down. But if I'm hunched over, or if my neck is straight, like my neck is out, or people have had damages, like maybe they've had their necks fused together. Like there's so many reasons. So I do notice people, the way they walk, and I always go, I wonder why. But if they carry that energy of superiority around them, then I go, oh, you might possibly.
But
I don't want to say 100%, but you might be a dick. I don't know. But I don't want to judge. I don't want to judge immediately.
But that's what I do. I would judge and go, wow, you're
that's like me and my handshake. It could mean nothing. They could be insecure, but it's not like,
they could have a broken wrist they're healing from.
They might have grasping problems. They may not have muscles in there. Maybe they just walk around like this, and that's how they just do everything in their life. And look at me, I'm a judgy bitch.
I know. This is it.
I'm a judgy bitch.
Well, we are both judgy bitches. But
here's everybody has that one thing that makes you, and I'm saying it's irrational. I'm not saying it's as good.
It's not rational.
It's just that irrational,
but like, I have to kick in the I always have the like, wow, what a bitch. And then I go, oh, wait a second, Jane. Like, that has absolutely based on zero. And that's why it's an interesting question. So like, actually, audience, if you want to answer that one in the comments, that's a great one. Like, what do you like immediately perceive that makes you go, oh, I'm going to judge you for that?
Yeah.
It's a good one. But our topic is actually what's non-negotiable for us now.
That's a hard question.
It's a very general question too, but non-negotiable is a very specific term. Means that we don't discuss this. It is just so I am not negotiating. What?
My recording stopped. I got a phone call. It came back. Sorry, there'll be a blank.
Oh.
Even though I put it on Do Not Disturb, it's my daughter, and it could be a problem. So
do you want to pause?
We can
do this in two recordings. We'll do this in two segments because family first. This is what you get when you're women who podcast.
Women who podcast and
have children.
Who have children who need help.
Yes.
Which I'm very grateful for. because I can't mow the lawns right now. So,
Yes.
sorry about that. Here we go. And we were talking about,
Our topic, which is what is non-negotiable
oh, wait
for
a
us
minute,
right
just we
now,
hadn't really got into it. So that's good.
because we were defining non-negotiable, which is actually a big word for us because we
Yeah.
negotiate
Constantly.
constantly. And there's there's very few things in my life where I'm not willing to negotiate. But
I,
what is something that we just will not negotiate anymore?
yeah, that for me, yeah, because I am always that person who just says, I'll figure it out. I'll make it work.
Right. Right.
And that's hard. And I think you and I have, been talking about things that I'm just not willing to put up with anymore.
Yes.
How do I define that as something that's non-negotiable? Like, I know the feeling, I'm trying to,
I
like,
can
do you
feel
have
it in my
yours?
body when I'm
Yeah.
starting to negotiate on something that I I don't want to negotiate on. That is just kind of a
So
hard
what am
line.
I don't want to give up anymore. Like, what do I just want to stop going?
I don't wanna be anyone's personal secretary. I when someone says, "Remind me to," I'm like, "No, I'm
Oh,
not
see,
your
I'm
alarm
a
clock."
remind me to because I have no brain.
No, I'm if my kids or my husband or anyone
Yeah, yeah,
around me,
yeah.
says, "Could you send me a reminder?" I'm like, "No, do it yourself." I am not an alarm
I
clock. There
get
is
that.
so much technology out there. You can set yourself alarm, you can put it in your calendar, you can have your phone beep, you can do so many things to remind
Yeah,
yourself. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna tell you when your mother's birthday is. I'm not gonna tell you to call your sister because it's her birthday.
yeah.
I'm not it's there. You know what? I just lied because I still do that. One of the kids' birthdays come up, I will let the other 2 know and say, "Hey, it's so and so's birthday today. May wanna
I
some,"
know, and that
and I'm like, "Oh," so on birthdays, I will do it,
so
but
it's also it's
at
such a gray area. I get what you're saying. You don't wanna be responsible for everyone's complete day anymore. You've been the mom,
I'm not
you've
your
been the
secretary.
yeah,
Yeah, like,
you did that
yeah,
because you did that for years.
I'm done.
Yeah, someone with fibro, I often will say, like, when I'm directing the stage manager, if I have to, "Can you just send me a text on that?"
Yeah,
Because I'm usually standing there and I'm like, "You're gonna have to send me a text on that, I won't remember."
yeah,
Or I will say to Rich, and sometimes it's the act of me saying something out loud that helps me remember, but me saying, "Can you if you remember, can you remind me that have to pick that up?" And he will say, he goes, "You can do it yourself." I'm like, "You're right." And he and you are very similar.
I know, and the more you talk, the more I realize I'm like Rich and you're like John. Ah.
Maybe that's why we've fallen in love.
That's true. It's true. The way that
So maybe
opposites
Rich is
attract.
my soulmate even when he drives me up the
Yes, and
wall.
John
Ah,
too. And it's true because there's the qualities you seek out in a partner to actually help you become, like, I do believe you seek out people in your life that help you grow and heal. If they're good, you
100%.
know?
Complete even when it's hard and difficult
Yeah,
because they're bringing up something in you that you either have to go, "I have to learn to let that go,"
yeah,
or "I have to learn to grow past it,"
yeah.
or "I have to change that within myself," or I have to go, "Yeah, I can't do this anymore."
Right. And I've realized by being in relationship with you, and being able to kind of hold it as a mirror to other relationships in my life, I'm like, I'm way more type A than I ever thought I was. I'm way more aggro about stupid shit than I ever thought. I always had this image of myself as being, because of my family of origin, of being like the flaky artistic one,
You
like,
probably are within your family.
right. But once I get outside that, I'm like, oh no, no, there's like a whole range and
Yeah.
a whole spectrum of that. And I'm kind of over here in the more uptight type, creative type. And I've had, but as a result, I've
It
been
is,
like,
it's hard, eh?
yeah. And
I
I'm like, they're all good and they're all acceptable and they're all beautiful and they're all fine. I'm attracted to the people who are even that
You are
to a larger
usually
degree.
attracted to the things you aren't.
Right. That kind of hurts a bit though,
I wouldn't say not that you aren't, because you are extremely creative
but in a very specific
but
way.
maybe stayed and controlled. I think now you're getting out of your
Except on
bossy.
the dance floor. I'm
Yeah.
not staying in control on the
Oh
dance
my
floor.
god, you're not. And you're not in some it's weird, you're not in some aspects of your life, but
But in
on a day to day, yeah,
yeah,
you like
order and I
well,
like
you
things
like
put in
things
their
in their place.
place and
And
things
that's
cleaned up and yeah, I'm a
Rich is
little
the
type
exact
A.
same. He
Yeah.
loves things in his place, and I'm not that person. I'm
Right.
trying so hard to be that person.
Right. And it's, and, you know, it's funny. John and I talk about this. It's the messy roommate, clean roommate conundrum. When you have a messy roommate and a clean roommate, it's always the clean roommate who's feeling offended. Always. Right. And the messy roommate is always feeling this, I need
I
to
always
catch
feel
up
like I'm not good enough.
right. And it's like the clean roommate needs to make adjustments for the messy roommate. And I mean, messy isn't just not as organized.
Yeah. I mean,
and the messy roommate has to make it, it's that art of negotiation.
And I think the messy roommate, being me, I always feel I'm doing more. I'm trying to, what's the word? It's a C word. My brain's done. I'm trying to not concede. I'm trying to compromise more on my half than I see
him compromise
on.
And I'm sure that's the same in my relationship. That John's like, I'm already doing all this stuff I would not normally
do.
But yeah, but he also gets that.
Like that's is that non-negotiable? Like, what do we?
Well, it is a negotiable. It has to see, it's a thing. Like
that has
there's
to be
a
a
difference between
secretary.
Yeah, like the secretary thing, is a non-negotiable because it's not something that
everyone around you is capable and has a rational brain. They could do it.
They can do it. There's
not like there's some reason why they have memory issues.
No, exactly. Yeah. I would say even to, you know, the people in my life who are very much more scattered. I'm like, you can make an alarm and you know how to make an alarm. So I don't mind telling you, I'm not going to be able to remind you about that, but if you make an alarm, exactly.
And that's great.
But don't ask me to be your personal alarm clock.
And
don't
that's
ask me
actually
to be your
fine for me because
keeper.
I'll do this. I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. Because my brain doesn't go, Chandra, to make an alarm. My brain goes, Chandra, you need someone to help you remember this.
Right.
And I'm not doing it because I will completely forget, hey, I can make an alarm. I can do this.
I actually can do this by myself.
Yeah, it's just my brain doesn't go there.
Years of being leaned on in that way. As a parent, I expected to do that. As a parent, I taught my kids how to do that by modeling it for them and helping them learn how to do it and when do they need to do it. So now they all have Google calendars and they've got events in there and they've got everything. They use it to their to great ability, which I love. And I'm out.
Then you're out.
But I'm like, so that's why I don't. And I had a business where I had people asking me to do it for them all the time that I was like, you're capable of this. You don't need me don't make me your personal secretary. So that's my non-negotiable. I can't do it. But and when someone does ask me, I can tell because something in me goes, I literally start to growl.
I'm having a hard time thinking about what is non-negotiable for me because a lot of people would say, no, you don't. You don't compromise. You don't. But then some people would say, oh, you do it all the time and you do it for everyone. And I'm.
What makes your body growl? Like what makes your body?
Don't tell me what to do.
There you go. That's your non-negotiable.
Which is not good because sometimes people need to tell you what to do or they need to ask you to do something.
It's a specific way. Yeah. And the thing they're asking you, like they're telling you what to do.
Oh, you know what? I know it.
Okay.
You know it's non-negotiable because that just reminded me. Don't play with my emotions. Don't hold my emotions hostage.
Oof. Yeah.
That's fucking non-negotiable. Don't pull the, if you don't do this, I'm not going to love you. If you don't do this, I don't feel loved by you. Don't fucking do that to me.
Yeah.
Don't do that to me. My emotions are valid. Don't you play emotional hostage with me because I used to cave at that. And the sad thing is I'm not saying the ask isn't unreasonable. But don't try and get me to listen to you by using emotional warfare.
Yes.
That just makes me go, you know what? You can't boss me around. You can't, don't
manipulate me.
No manipulation.
Don't manipulate me emotionally.
Yeah.
Don't try and get me to do stuff by holding emotions as the, out here as the reward.
Yeah.
If you behave a certain way, I'll give you this reward.
Like I'm not a donkey with a carrot in front of my nose.
Right. So that's non-negotiable.
No.
So it's good. See, you do have some.
I can eat carrots now.
And ADHD brain.
As soon as we're carrots, I'm like, oh, I have mashed carrots. I can eat carrots now.
Your brain. Oh my God. This is how I know I'm over on this side.
It's a source of amusement for you.
It is. I do love it. I do love it. But I also am recognizing that my creative way, I thought I was a super flaky creative person. I am a creative
You
person, but I
100%
do
are.
like to be within constraints. So I think this is why I like directing, right? Or I like having a part in a play because there's lines, there's a script, and by the end of it, we're all pulling together to do this thing. But
I
as a
thrive in improv.
yeah, and I can do improv, but I don't thrive. I get super anxious at improv. I'm like, what? Who's ending this? Who's got that? Okay, do I say? Okay, there's been a long pause. Okay, I'm going to say something now. It's not funny, but let's move the story forward because that's what we need to do. Yeah, my brain the whole time is going, this is a mess. This is a mess. We're not following a script and there's no direction. And okay, so you're putting that in the space. What the fuck are you doing putting that in the space? Now we have no idea where we're going again.
I
That's my
loved
brain
when
in
I did
improv.
and it's been a long time since I've played. I've been doing a lot of teaching and
You
I
should get
really
back
I
in.
want to get back to playing because I used to find the best challenges when you are playing with someone who maybe isn't strong or experienced and they throw something in and you're like, I'm doing the story's progressing, we're yes-anding, we're going somewhere, and then they just throw something in and you're just like,
What the?
how do I make that one work? Okay, let's go. And then we go along here.
I could totally see you being good at that.
Or when I think it's ended and they keep going, I'm like, dude, we ended it. Like they were about to applaud. Like the audience was about to go, yeah. Oh, we're still
shit,
going. I'm like, ha, gotta find ending number 2. Because you didn't hear me.
Oh my
And
God.
I think maybe that's also what frustrates me is in what I love in life, because in improv is that there is such a give and take of listening. And it's always yes and life. People don't seem to do that. And that frustrates the shit out of me.
Maybe that's another non-negotiable.
Well, I don't know if it's a
I guess you
non-negotiable.
can't.
It's just a trigger.
Yeah, there you go.
It just makes me go, you're hearing this, but you didn't hear all of it. And you're not yes-anding. You're just going, but.
That's another say it in one sentence. The thing I immediately judge people for is when they don't listen.
I don't know if it's an immediate judgment because I always will give people
Benefit
maybe
of
they
the
didn't
doubt.
hear me.
Right.
It's that when we said immediately judge, I just thought like foolish, stupid.
Right, like impulse.
Like impulse, like what's his handshake in? What are those shoes choices? And I don't get like those. I always will look down at a men's shoes and the way someone shakes my hand, I'm like, it's a judge. And I'm not even saying a bad judgy way on the handshake. Sometimes I'm like, oh, honey, you need to have some confidence.
Right.
Do you know what I
Or
mean?
when you get a really good handshake, you're like,
then
ooh,
I'm like, ooh,
let's
this,
chat.
This person wants.
We must have had a good first handshake.
Yeah,
we must have had a good first handshake.
I
think we were in the theater. We just immediately went to hug. I mean, I don't even think. I'm like, I'm in a theater. Don't we all just hug all the time? Perfect strangers. Do we just hug each other?
I always just hug people.
I know. I'm
do.
just trying to remember at the end of our very first meeting when I left. Did I hug you or did I shake your hand? I don't know.
We did not shake hands.
No,
we would not.
We would never have.
I think knowing me, I said, I'm a hugger. I'm just going to hug you.
Yeah. I probably said the same thing and went, yeah, me too.
Yeah. That's how I usually go.
But you get how weird that is. Like, that's not normal. Like,
well, that's wrong.
But that's the theater community in a nutshell. It's like, of course, you're going to make as most physical contact as possible. No?
Used to be.
Not
I find
anymore,
a lot
you're right.
of people don't like our age, yes, but the younger ones,
not so much.
I don't even. I'm like, they're not.
Yeah, and it's also we're 250 some odd women. Like it's very safe. I wouldn't do that to a guy I just met necessarily. You know what I mean? In the theater,
I never did that. Well, I did hug, but yeah, no, anywhere. I mean, I'm a hugger. But if I'm not getting good vibes, they're not.
Yeah. I always vibe check. I'm only gonna hug someone if I get good vibes. But I'm just thinking there's definitely another layer of like I felt super safe with you, so it was like not even a thought. But I do when it's someone of the opposite sex. I'm gonna kind of put that extra layer in there and go, is this inappropriate? Am I being too forward?
Yeah.
But it's and you know what's interesting?
Do you know when? Keep
that theater. I'm looking for a show to get into because I haven't been on the stage in a while, and so I'm looking around at different projects, and now they're putting in the audition a little fucking brain, menopause brain, a legend, where they're saying this part involves and then letter C, close contact, kissing. This part involves hugging.
I guess because some people won't do it.
Yeah, exactly. But they're breaking down every level of
wow.
contact, physical contact. Or if there's like, you have to be able to, do a cartwheel or whatever. They're being very specific,
Mhm.
but kissing and hugging and touching and the level of physical contact there's a legend saying this character does these things. And that was never the case
Oh
when
my God, it was
no,
just age
you would
range and you have to be
get
pretty.
cast and you'd see your script and you'd go,
20
oh,
something pretty girl.
yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm pretty.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
I
You
guess
read
I
the
could pass
script
for
and go,
20 something.
"Oh, I'm making out with okay, all right, I guess that's what I'm doing." You know,
There
it
was
was
no
never
option.
no, it wasn't even discussed.
It
It's just amazing to me how far we've come in such a short period of
Yeah,
time, and it's a
yeah.
good thing.
It
It's a
is,
good
it is,
thing.
it is a good thing. It is a good thing, but I think I sometimes I go, you go to the extreme of the good thing until we get to the healthy balance. Like, remember, like
Yeah.
high-fiving just because we're gonna hug on stage. I'm like, "Oh my God." The amount
Yeah,
of
but no,
times
it is
because I get it. People are so uber sensitive and there's so much more anxieties present and much more.
yes, and we both got basically, molested in
I mean, I
theaters.
was just thrown
My
into it.
recording stopped and just started again.
Why did you get a
There was
call?
a phone call. I just let it go to voice. I didn't think it would cut off my
Okay, well, it happened before it. I'll just write
Sorry,
the
I'm
little
back.
Jane had a phone call.
Whatever I was
Chandra had a
saying.
phone call.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god. How do we
the
it
audio
doesn't
doesn't stop because
sorry.
the audio records here. So my friends, we're okay.
We're okay.
You're still going to hear us. I don't know. I had it on Do Not Disturb, and I don't know why the call came in. I don't know. Things we're learning.
We're still learning, clearly. We're getting a little better, like our video quality's better, our sound quality's better, but we still haven't figured out a couple other technical things. But you know what? That's part of
The
getting
next
to the
expense
safe
is
stage.
external cameras. That will be the next thing.
That
And
would
we're
be
going to get there
Yeah. Yeah,
because
'cause
we're amazing.
yeah, and we had our first successful event, and we
Yeah,
actually
and we're not, you know what? You know what's non-negotiable? Failure.
Yes!
There we go.
When it gets
Non-negotiable.
non-negotiable. I mean, we fail, but
Yeah, but it's not gonna stop us.
exactly. So let's
Like
let's
this glitch, not
glitch
stopping
not
us.
stopping us. So
We're
yeah.
not non-negotiable
So it's not
and
that failure is non-negotiable, it's giving up. That's
oh, good one.
non-negotiable, right?
Giving up
Because
is non-negotiable.
failure is going to
To
be
happen or not,
inevitable.
yeah.
Like today was a
Things are
bit of a
not gonna
fail with these things.
Is it a fail or
It's
are there glitches?
it's
I don't
glitch
call it a
slash
fail. It's
fail.
not a fail.
Okay.
It's
Well,
a fail if we can't salvage this episode.
it's imperfect, shall we say. Mind you, we're not aiming to be perfect. That would be
That's
ridiculous.
the whole premise of this thing.
Exactly. Exactly. And watch us grow though. There's going to be some really cool stuff coming up. So
Yeah,
yeah,
very excited.
very excited.
Yeah. So, yeah, we've done the non-negotiable, our say it in one sentence.
Yeah.
I have no idea how long this one is
I
now
was
because we
supposed
kept
to use
stopping. We kept stopping and stuff.
we're good.
I think we're great.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are great.
Yeah, we really hope you guys are
And,
fabulous. And thanks for joining us again.
Yeah.
Or if it's your first time, welcome. Welcome
Tune
to the
in.
chaos.
Like, follow, share, subscribe, do all the fun things, and let us know what your non-negotiable is, and let us know.
The thing you immediately judge people for.
We love to hear from
We love
you.
to hear that.
See ya.
Bye.